Mary, we're back.
Back in the street.
Yeah, straight up to everywhere. Do you want to communicate with us, Mary?
He delivered 45. You feel this?
Or Robert? Or Elizabeth? Or Charlie?
Weird.
Direction? Any of the McNaughtons here want to talk? You say dead? More than that? I said, did you say dead? It said more than that. I'll show you Mary's grave. Who just laughed? I don't really know what this version is. Very close. I like your guys' headstone. Huge. It's beautiful. That's a bike going fast as hell on the highway. I wonder when they put that in.
Robert McNaughton, born in 1767, was an early resident of Jackson, Michigan, known for his involvement in local politics, real estate, and development of the railroads.
Wait.
Robert, if you're here with us, can you touch
He
this
arrived in
device?
Jackson, 1840.
Waking up.
He served as a mayor in Jackson for 1 year, 1866 to 1867.
It just touched that face. Were you the mayor of Jackson 1 year?
Anti-slavery activist. McNaughton was a vocal opponent of slavery and participated in anti-slavery conventions.
Is that right? Thank you for touching the device.
Real estate. He owned property along Cooper and in Rives Township. Built the McNaughton Block. He built a mansion on West Trail Street, which included tunnels, sparkling speculations about its use related to the Underground Railroad.
Is that house still there?
He died in 1845 and was buried in the McNaughton Cemetery, later called Oakdale Cemetery. This was your cemetery?
You had your own cemetery? That's cool, you have your own cemetery. that. The glare, though, I have to. Glare sucks.
Peek through time. The legend of Little Mary and Ms. Jackson's ghost story passed down through ages. Jackson, Michigan. Come a little closer and you'll hear Jackson. It's the tale of a girl allegedly buried alive and the legend surrounding her that just will not die. It sounds good in these days before Halloween, but the real story of Little Mary McNaughton is part truth, part Jackson history, and a whole lot of urban legend. Little Mary is a Jackson version of the often ghost story found in just about any town. It's unclear when the legend of Little Mary begins, but the real Mary McNaughton was born on September 5th, 1884. She was a member of a very prominent Jackson family. Her grandfather, Moses A. McNaughton, was a Jackson pioneer and doctor who went on to become a wealthy railroad developer and real estate man. He was a former state senator when Mary was born and mayor of Jackson when she was a toddler. Mary's father, Robert, was a partner in the family business and raised his family in a mansion on Blackstone Street. In the summer of 1892, Mary fled from Jackson to Brighton with her mother Elizabeth and sister Edith and Ruth and Ellen to escape a deadly diphtheria and thyroid fever outbreak raging in the city. While there, Mary suffered peritonitis, an inflammation of the abdomen that typically caused by infection. In Mary's case, it was caused by a ruptured appendix. She died on July 18th, and the family returned to Jackson to bury 7-year-old Mary in a remote plot in what was then Oak Cemetery. Mary's grandfather had spent a lot of money to lay out the cemetery, which was later called Oakdale Cemetery, and is Mary's death is not reported in Jackson County building, but in a dusty ledger of the old city health department. Here's where the legend begins. After her death, Mary's distraught mother reportedly woke up one night screaming that her daughter had been buried alive. To calm her, the grave was uncovered, and scratches in the coffin lid indicated that Mary's mother's fear were true. The story grew to include that little Mary's spirit can be heard crying in the coffin, and that she can be seen hovering over the ground like an angel. This image was reportedly captured in the book Weird Michigan in a fuzzy photo that authors contend looks like Mary's spirit. In truth, there is no record that Mary's grave was ever reopened or that her mother suffered any kind of distress. Mary's parents left Jackson in 1906, allegedly because Robert McNaughton was delusioned by the failure of Jackson citizens to support and finance the building of Buick cars here. And the McNaughtons moved to Staten Island, New York, where Robert continued a successful career in real estate. In 1974, the Citizen Patriot tracked down Donald McNaughton, a still living sibling of Little Mary, who was born 2 years after her death. He said the legends were ridiculous.
The way that this thing is just being touched, I don't know about that. It's never been touched like that much before.